to reach that milestone. And Mo Billings with the first take in her return to Golden State. And this year, can't get it that time. Burton with a strong take off the glass and count it. Another player here in the WNBA. Here's Burton again.
Yeah, the switch, big, yeah.
Is looking for Stokes, taps it to Charles, who finishes it all between these two teams. Burton driving, can't get it, gets her own miss. Williams will try it again from three. Charles with the offensive rebound and put back. That's one of their strengths. Back and forth we go. Caitlin Clark, the #1 pace in the league. First field goal, 5 points for Clark. Backdoor cut, Stokes with the reverse.
Really good job here.
Burton cross-court pass, Andalusini. Back to Burton for three, and she connects. Stokes on her, trying to lean in. Cunningham to Johnson. Off the glass is good with 9 seconds on the shot clock. Had a hefty dose in the second half of free throw attempts. Chen is in trouble. That's a long two. Lets it fire, and it rattles home. And Hayes letting one go. She saw Salon. Couldn't quite get it to her. Here's Johnson back the other way. Johnson driving, penetrating, and making. Salon for three. Just the second three-point make here for the Valkyries.
Not a lot of movement on offense right now for the Fever.
A lot of touches for Salon and muscles her way through Cunningham for the two.
On the glass, you're not getting possessions necessarily there. You have to get them from your defense.
Kelsey Mitchell's first points. Boston and Mitchell had combined for 0 points after the first quarter.
Well, it's just good for Indiana to see a three-pointer go down. I mean, they're 0 for their first 8, and I thought they got quality looks in the first quarter. They just didn't make them.
There's Salon once again. She might be the first 2 games of the season. Cutting Salon, the kick out to Gabby Williams. 7 seconds to work with. Tries against Caitlin Clark and finishes.
Yeah, juxtapose that with their first play of the game where she settled for the 3, right? And so Williams, you know, they should be able to not only just hold down the fort, but make big contributions with Boston out here.
Williams finding Charles for 3 and 4.
What started it for her was putting her head down and getting into the paint and creating some help somewhere and then kicking it.
Here's Johnson to Clark. Fires for 3. It's her first one of the night. Too strong on the left side. Cunningham for 3. Missed a couple of games coming out of concussion protocol. This is as healthy as the Valkyries have been. Clark gets it right back and feeds Johnson. They force another turnover. Clark, the quick pass, whips it right to Cunningham. 500 career assists for Caitlin Clark. Can't get it. Another opportunity for the best offensive rebounding team. Second chance points. And a thump piss from Andalusini. Here's Johnson to Cunningham. Ah, what a strong take. Timpson has been a force off the bench. Inside a minute left to play here in the first half. Mitchell driving, will toss it up, count it. Body bucket and one. Differential, Clark to Hines Allen. Over to Timpson. Back to Mitchell in the paint, and she gets another one. Picked up a couple of offensive fouls. Stokes trying to draw another one on her.
A superstar in this league for years to come.
Burton with the crossover against Billings. Gabby Williams pulls up from the paint. Like I said, we've seen.
She's guarding Billings, who's in the corner. And so that puts her in position to do just that. Mitchell comes off, and now there's an extra defender as Hull hits that 3. You're going to see that throughout the league. That in pockets, first quarter better than second quarter, of leveraging that advantage.
Well, Hull before that make was 0 for 5 here from the field. Barton gets it. A tough 2 to Clark. Boston got to look at it. She's shooting the 3 better this year than she ever has, and Mitchell is always shooting the 3 pretty good. Drafted 5th overall last year, playing in just her 2nd game of her WNBA career. That was the reason for the ovation. Andalusini Tite fires. Oh, she's a microwave. Fever 21 for the Valkyries. Johnson driving up against Santalicini. Wow. 10. Amir takes the pass. They can run when they choose to.
Both sides, a lot of falling going on.
Yeah, would we expect anything less than the physicality that we saw last Friday? There's 90 seconds to play here in the third quarter.
Good to him.
Johnson to Boston, back to Thompson, catch, shoots, fires, hits.
Leo's back. Marine shooting the crap out of it. Laney's back.
I hope Liberty fans are listening to you tonight.
I'm big New York. I'm a fan of every team.
What would a season be without fans freaking out the first 5 or 6 games of the season? Block there. Valkyries on the push. Burton coming back to get it. Salon from the corner. Corner shot. Corner make. She's going to. The Fever took the first meeting last Friday, 90-82. Burton up against Caitlin Clark, and now she's got 19 points, a new season high.
In the middle of the floor, just uses some elevation and athleticism to get that up.
Right now, Gabby Williams on Caitlin Clark, and Burton was on Mitchell. And the Valkyries average about 10.5 offensive rebounds per game. Williams driving, penetrating, gets it to fall. Ties it at 69. Well, Clark has picked up her 4th personal. Someone forgot about Veronica Burton. She's got a 21-point game.
3 seconds on the shot clock.
Cunningham with 2, try to put it up, deflected. Here comes Gabby Williams leading the break, over to Burton, who finishes it off once again. What a night! Clark, her turn to try, but Burton gets her! Oh, she went up to the summit and swatted it.
This is a situation where Kelsey Mitchell is really going to have to take control offensively.
This is time without Caitlin Clark, and Boston with a so important 3-point make for the Fever. Williams takes the handoff, pulls up from 15 feet and trains it.
I don't know what that is.
Mitchell with the kick out to Johnson. She's got a career high night. 16 points.
What a great...
Johnson to Mitchell, look at that quickness. Oh, sends it back, Stokes.
Their best night, so you have to like that you still have an opportunity to win the game, and now it's 2.
Mitchell's gonna split the defense that time. She'll get her layup.
Produce down the stretch of a game like this if Indiana keeps going.
Tite, what a pass to Stokes for the finish.
Possession game here late.
Clark. She'd been sitting for a while, but she's got the hot hand. And Mitchell finding her own pace, steps it back for 3, squeezes out. Boston comes up with the offensive rebound, going right at Stokes for 2.
I love Indiana's fight right now.
The Burton free throws give Golden State the lead right back. Clark looking for Boston. Stokes taps it away. Hall has it, pulls. Here's Salon, the 1-triple base. Here comes Williams, out ahead of traffic to Salon. Finishes it off. Gets it to Cunningham. 18 seconds. Cunningham drives and scores, and it's a 1-point game. Clark has it, trailing by 2 to Boston at the post. Boston trying to spin out of that double team. Can't get it. The ball's loose. Time is ticking. A jump ball call.
Too late for Boston to get it out.
1.2. Cunningham has it. Clark calls a quick timeout.
It's like a football pattern here to see if you can get somebody going to the ball.
0.6. Cunningham. Here's the tie.
Oh.
Boston couldn't get it. Gotta look at it. But the Valkyries survive.